Over the last 6 months, PUSH has ventured out to the USA. We started in Washington, D.C. These workshops are over 3 to 5 days long. Some of our students undertake our annual mentoring program, where they are going on a journey with us, discovering themselves, discovering their path, and also identifying their future. We also provide mentoring programs in the UAE to 4 or 5 different schools which are being paid for, which helps facilitate all of our programs globally. This is a great platform to give exposure to students between the age of 16 to 18 to travel with us to see how other young teenagers are learning and experiencing education in their home countries. And it's also an opportunity for students to develop themselves as they get prepared for the workplace.
We Are Marcus works in a structured way. First step is that students log on to the platform and they access the content library where they view a gallery of speakers that work them through an experience where they get to hear from a black male role model discussing what happens in their lives. The second part is where students close the laptops and the facilitators in the room, i.e. a teacher in the building, regardless of what content area, however we can find that time. That person facilitates a conversation where students open up about what they just heard and saw. That discussion is a turn and talk or a whole group or small groups that get divided up in a room depending on how many students are there. Students discuss their vulnerabilities about their personal lives and how they engaged in a definition, example, and the strategies that inform how they overcome the obstacle or they go through the significant relationship, and they describe that in detail. We push them. As a facilitator, it's very important to engage in a meaningful discussion on the topic. Lastly, the students discuss the result. What happened next? That information then goes into our platform and we can understand a bit more about each student's individual experience on the topic. Lastly, we engage the students to open the laptops and begin their active journaling on discussion. From there, we can then view on the dashboard each individual student's response, score it according to our rubric, and then we can get that information into a report for each student.
We Are Marcus provides character development solution which we feel will optimize our mentoring program to young people across the city. We Are Marcus platform will help PUSH to ascertain how students are impacted and how they're developed. This will also provide data and analytics which will help support our mentoring program and also ascertain where we can also develop further. So this is a very exciting time. It's also something that's very unique, and if you speak to other charities across the globe, this is something that is very new in this space. So we're quite excited at the fact that we're able to be forward thinkers and adopt this solution that we can help impact students in Washington, D.C., but also in the other 7 countries that we operate in.